I want to show you something that might motivate you to pick up a new hobby. So in August of 2025, I had this sudden urge to try watercolor painting. I was going to go on vacation to Maine. I thought, what a perfect time to start learning how to watercolor paint. It's something I have never done before. So before the trip and with absolutely zero research, I bought this watercolor set, this little notebook, and this children's set of paintbrushes for a grand total of maybe 30 bucks. These are literally a $3 set of children's paintbrushes because I didn't want to spend money on a bunch of watercolor paintbrushes. This is quite literally not a watercolor notebook. It's more of a sketch pad. And I don't know what I was thinking going with pastels for my first set of watercolors. That's my first attempt. I don't think it's like horrible, but there's absolutely zero shading whatsoever. That's my attempt at a hydrangea bush. That's a pot of flowers. So here's the thing, I jumped into this with zero training whatsoever, and I would encourage you to do the same when you're first starting something. Like, don't watch any tutorials, just give it a try. Because sometimes it can be helpful to look at things from a new perspective instead of doing what you're supposed to do. And it's nice to have a baseline, just to be able to see how far you've come. And I had that moment this morning when I finished this painting. It's the first time I looked at one of my paintings and thought, oh my God, like I'm getting okay at this. Like I actually feel like I am improving. Shading, the like different techniques I use. It's just, there's so much that I've picked up along the way and have finally like put to use to come up with art that I feel really good about. I've kind of just been doing little paintings almost every morning while I drink my coffee. I would just paint, you know, a different fruit on here, for example. This is me trying to do a disco ball, a prompt of the week type thing from another creator. Some fall inspo, trying to do thin line work and like work with different shades. And some days just look like this, just trying different things and seeing what works. And this was from a little paint and sip I did virtually with my mom. Come on. The difference is actually crazy. It's worth mentioning, I never did a single class or lesson. Everything I learned came from like 30-second Instagram videos and just practicing when I felt like it. And the more I did it, the more I felt like it. The more I realized what kind of tools would be worth an investment or maybe weren't so necessary. Realizing, hey, maybe I do need better brushes. So I bought another cheap pack of $20 brushes, but they work a lot better because they're meant for watercolors, and buying another set of paints. The amount that my work has improved because I have these different tools is also impressive. So I just want you to know, you don't need to spend a ton of money, take a ton of classes, or invest a ton of time to get better at something. Just a couple minutes a day can really move you from being a complete amateur to an artist. And I still have a lot to learn, but the better I get at it, the more I want to learn those things. So don't get discouraged right at the beginning. Just give it a shot, and you might be surprised what you can accomplish just a couple months later.